Hey Capricorn, how are you? Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new. This is gonna be a interesting reading. I'm gonna do one card for December, for the rest of December, and a spread for a January forecast. I'm a little behind, so I'm just trying to like get y'all situated for the rest of the month and the new year, okay? So let's just jump right on in and see what's going on with you, okay? So let's get one card for the month, the remainder of December for Capricorn. One card for the remainder of the month for Capricorn. Capricorn. Okay. All right, we have the Emperor here. Interesting. So I'm seeing that you're taking control of your life again, period. You're taking control or grasping a control on something that may have fell out of whack, or maybe it could have been something that fell into your lap unexpectedly that you have to now be the head of, right? This could be the head of one to multiple projects, or you just really taking a different ownership of your energy, especially now that we've stepped into your season as of today. So happy birthday to all the Capricorns out there, before I forget to say that, okay? But I'm really feeling like you're stepping into your energy. You're really stepping into this power of control, of like, I'm in my element. That's exactly it. Like, I think that you're feeling like things are kind of like comfortable. I know that Saturn, right? I think it was Saturn that just transitioned out of Capricorn and now into Aquarius. You could be, feeling as though you've been transitioning between different layers of understanding yourself, right? Different layers of, really understanding how this full year has allowed you to acquire a power and a force about yourself that now you're going to be taking into the new year. Now you're going to be able to implement in new vivacious ways that will only have other people, I wouldn't say bowing down at you, Capricorn, but I would say really admiring your position in whatever area this is in your life, right? So that's really good energy. I think that you're stepping into the year on your shit, okay? On it, honey. So let's see. Let's go ahead and jump right on into, Aries just got this card, not in the same area, but let's see. You are very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon on the bottom of the deck. The first card you had come out was Balance, Spirituality, and Practicality, full moon in Pisces. Surrender to the Divine, full moon. And Show the World the Real You, full moon in Aquarius. So we have that Aquarian energy, and we have Aquarian and we have Piscean energy. Triple full moon though. Interesting. And gibbous moon. I believe that's when the moon is starting to waxing in gibbous, I believe. Gibbous, I believe, is when it's starting to illuminate and get fuller. Close to like the full moon. Hope that's right. Any astronomers, comment down below if I'm tripping or not. All right, so let's see. Balance, Spirituality, and Practicality, full moon in Pisces. So again, that Emperor energy is really kind of like giving what this card is telling me. It's like you are in this phase of balancing what is possible and what is not based off of your ability to control or input on the situation, right? This could even be your birthday, honey. You trying to get your birthday plans together or whatever. I feel it. Let's see. I will say though, it seems like you're coming out of a situation where either you are, it's like you're coming out of a situation of strife, of I made it, or sacrifice, or overcoming something in which maybe a couple of people had to be let down. Or you were let down by a few people in order to step into your essence, right? So the first three cards that you have, and I kind of say this because it connects right here, okay? You have the Seven of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. These three cards fell out first for you, Capricorn. And this was falling out as I was talking about this Emperor energy that you had going on here for the rest of the month of December. So when I'm seeing that you're balancing your spirituality and practicality, I see that you're getting a grip on maybe things that have had deceit in your life. This could be the way that your thoughts have perceived a certain situation and how you've gone about it, or literally how people have thought about you and how they have been coming towards you. But what I'm feeling is that in either of these situations, there's been this person looking back on the past to see if what they gave up or what they manipulated has blown up yet, or what the karma will be for that situation, or really what's going down, right? So like, since I've scurried off here and I've left the situation, have I made an impact here? Has anything happened to Capricorn here, right? Let's say. And I think that when it comes to balancing, again, you could have been in the situation where you were, same with Aries, giving, taking, and noticing yourself in these various roles of being the receiver, or being the one that needed to balance out, or being the one that needed to give, or even how people have impacted your energy in this way, right? I think that there's a lot about this year that is really coming to full circle for you in January about what to trust and what not to trust, and how to trust it and how not to, right? And it seems easier than it's easier said than done, right? Because this could be a situation where, and I don't want to use this as an example, but a situation of gaslighting. A situation in which maybe you are involved with manipulators and you have to learn how to balance your emotions in these spaces, because it could be a situation of someone offering something and taking it away, or wanting to have control over your direction, how you're moving in ways that you're emotionally connected to and that are extremely manipulative, right? Or this could be how you've been towards something, Capricorn, realizing that the manipulation tactic is really kind of creating more of a guise of instability more than anything else, right? Because when I'm seeing the Surrender to the Divine card here, Aries had this in their reading. So you could be dealing with an Aries, right? They had a couple of these cards in their reading, actually. When I see Surrender to the Divine with this Knight of Swords, Aries had this in the same section, but not in the same placement. It's like, again, this idea of manipulation that you could be overcoming, or kind of coming to full clarity about, or realizing that your emotions were tied so deeply into something that is really causing an anxiety towards running and going after the goal, running and going after something that you still may not have all of the wherewithal about in order to make a solid offer here. So when I was talking about things being unstable, it's kind of like rushing to make an action based off something that you're still not fully sure about with that Two of Swords there, but you just know that you're going to make the offer that basically going to have your foot in the door. Or this could be for another person, right? Knowing that you have something that they want, something that they need, and you being presented offers that might not be as abundant as you're used to, right? But it's still kind of like saying that when you're having to surrender to the divine, Capricorn, you're having to realize that even with that Emperor energy, even with you knowing how to charge full steam ahead, kind of like how I said in the Aries video. I don't know if I'm talking to Capricorn or Aries, or if there's a cross watcher that's in Aries, I don't know. But it's kind of like with going full steam ahead, you know how to go for what you want, Capricorn. You know how to apply that pressure, but make sure that when you're applying the pressure, it's a substantial effort, or it has a substantial footprint on what it is that you're trying to leave an impact on, right? And I think that, like, January is really going to be showing you that maybe you still need to be in this energy of giving or taking for a little while longer in order to see maybe the deceit that is truly external or that is truly internal, right? So it's like the way that you think could have a effect on your reality, and again vice versa, right? So when you're showing the world the real you in January, I love this energy because you're fully taking steps towards alleviating this energy of stagnancy, isolation, uncertainty, and this could especially be around your money. You could be making, new moves within your career, or maybe going for things that you maybe have left out in the cold. So old passions or old hobbies that you used to have, you might be finding a way to kind of monetize those things for yourself, or even step into them again in order to just kind of rejuvenate this sense of character about yourself. You probably even felt like, to a degree, your work ethic slowed down. What you were going for, what you were looking for slowed down. So you had to kind of reassess, see who was involved, what was involved, how it was involved. And if that influence was what was keeping you isolated or in this lack mindset or in this lack way of living or being for a while, So it leads back to you being very close to achieving your goal with this Five of Swords. It's like surrendering. You being like, I no longer want to deal with X, Y, and Z, so I am not. And you moving forward on that energy. Because you know what is emotionally connecting you to what it is that you're going for, or you know what your heart is desiring. In order for you to be able to make this decision, you probably have to look back at where you've come from or what has come from you, Capricorn. And I think that this will have a lot to do with the success that you might have for the rest. What is going on with my speech? For the semester? Are you guys in school, going back to school for the remainder of the year? You could be going back to school. This could be a new venture towards like the isolation of getting a degree, of, again, with all this pinnacle energy, it could really be like going back to school in order to get a degree that might be able to help you have a larger salary, right? But just to kind of like bring this back full circle, Capricorn, you are powerful in your season, but I think your power is also attracted energy that you've emotionally attached yourself to that may not have lived up to the caliber of what it said before. And you're still shedding that. You're still shedding either those people or that identity. That's also what I'm getting here, because you have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the back of that card with the Queen of Cups here. So you have a lot of cup energy. So the surrender of this identity is allowing you to step closer into your true form. And that true form is something that you've established well and that you love and that you are in love with, right? There's like a deep connection with this new route that you're trying to take, and it's still requiring you to keep that same energy of the Emperor, keep the same energy of knowing who you are. But remember that not all of the emotional connections that you have right now are potentially working for your greater good. Sometimes the stagnancy is showing you why things have been stagnant within your connections, within yourself, within how you're going for these things. So basically what I feel in so many words, if any of this even made sense for you, Capricorn, is you're just still cleaning house. You're still cleaning house. You're still coming to a lot of clarity about things. And it could be through other people. It could really be through other people. I get that energy because it's, again, we're stepping into this Saturn and Aquarius energy. And it's like, now it's about humanity. So you're probably receiving a lot of information about the way the world is moving and working now that is outside of your perception of thought with the Seven of Swords here. And that could feel kind of threatening or menacing to a degree, or manipulative to a degree, but it's just the way the world is working now. It's just the way the world is working. And you're gonna have to emotionally find an intrigue or your niche in this here. But you're very close to achieving your goal. So whatever that is, Capricorn, use what this reading is kind of saying to help you create more of a plan towards what it is that you're going for sure, instead of making any hasty decisions. Also, maybe when it comes to surrendering connections, look at maybe how these people could benefit in the long run. These situations, this lesson could benefit in the long run, rather than taking it as any emotional loss or having to replace something so quickly. Maybe it's just fit or tailored for something else in your life, and that's okay, right? You do have double sevens, double fives. So 77 and 55 might be important for you. And 3 full moons. So a lot of clarity, again, Capricorn, a lot of clarity coming for you within your season. And that honestly is love. Like, you do want to step into the year with full understanding of what your cards are, what cards are going to be laid out for you here. You know, maybe this is going to be your power in being able to understand again how you fit within this new paradigm and how you want to work that, you know? All right, but I'm proud of you. I feel like some of y'all needed to hear that. Happy birthday again. If you are interested in a personal reading, if this general did not really resonate, definitely check other signs. But if you want a personal, all my information is going to be in the description box below, Capricorn. But until next time, whenever I see y'all, I hope that you're safe. Happy holidays. And I will talk to y'all soon, okay? Bye.